people. Before we get started, I will address the screen. It is green. I debated on what color I wanted to use. I know it clashes with what I'm wearing, but since it's March and it's St. Patty's Day pretty soon, I decided we'll go with this. So, finally, do I have, oh, my mouth is red. Sorry. Hey! 1 second. Okay. The cat's being a little mischievous or whatever. Anyway, so I finally have an update that I'm actually just so relieved for. So, a quick recap. In August, I realized that I had some swelling in the throat. And every time I wanted to do something, every time I was trying to be active, I kept feeling like I was being choked. Here we go again. Always yawning in these videos. So, I went to a family doctor. And she's like, oh, it does feel a little puffy, but I don't know if it's your neck or if something's going on. So I went through all this testing. I went through, like, I don't even know what they're called. Like, scanning my thyroid, putting me under this thing, and it's like taking pictures of my full body. I don't know. It's a whole thing. And then I had a biopsy, which thankfully, well, they found a nodule, which, if you hear stuff in the background, it's the cat and this freaking ladybug that's attracted to this light. Anyway, so they found a nodule, did a biopsy. Thankfully, it wasn't cancerous. So, I'm going back and forth, keeping from like different medicines, different dosages, and I still feel like I'm being strangled. But now it's like to the point where it's every single day, like 24/7. And then the doctor, the endocrinologist, I think it is, my endocrinologist had said, okay, well, I'm gonna have you finally, after like 6 months, he's like, okay, you know what, when we first started, we gave you a few options, but at this point, I'm going to have you meet with a surgeon. I wrote this stuff down so I can remember too. So, on February 1st, I met with the surgeon. They ended up being like, oh yeah, you can do like radioactive iodine, or you can get surgery. I'm like, well, I would just like this removed, and I'm sorry to sound so impatient, but it's like, I need it gone. Like, I can't deal with this anymore. And he didn't schedule. They're like, oh, we're going to go have you do some testing, a barium swallow test. Okay, I go in, what are you doing, cat? Sorry, I get so distracted. I'm sorry. Anyway, I go in, they're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, my doctor sent me. Do you have acid reflux? Yes. Are you on medication? Yes, I am. Does it help? Yeah. So then why are you here? Because of my thyroid? I'm like, oh, okay. So they give me this cup of little, like, it looks like Pop Rockets. Right? Pop Rockets, right? Yeah. So it's literally like little Pop Rockets, but they taste just like lemon heads. And it's all, there was like probably 1,000 of those little things in there that I had to swallow. And the overpowering taste of like a lemon. Oh. Anyway, so I did that. Then I had to drink this really thick liquid. It was like as thick as, let's say, yogurt, but it tasted like chalk. But you know what? I was getting rid of the freaking lemon taste. I was like, that's fine. So they do the pictures and blah, 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 blah. I have to drink another drink, and it's fairly quick. It got me in fairly quick, which was surprising. So, I'm like, okay. I'm like, this isn't gonna affect any of my meds, is it? They're like, no. So I do this, and then the next, I think it was like an hour and a half later, I get a call. And they're like, oh, we got your results back. You have acid reflux. I'm like, yeah, I know that. But the point was for my thyroid. Like, it was a whole thing. It was basically pointless. When I first met the surgeon, basically I spent 3 hours of my life just down the drain for him to do nothing, for him to send me to do this barium swallow, just for them to tell me something I already knew. It was annoying. It really was. Sorry. And then on the 26th of February, I went and got a checkup with my endocrinologist, which is, I call thyroid doctor because it's just easier to say. And I told him what happened, and he's like, the whole point of even going there was to schedule a surgery for you. I'm like, I know, but they didn't. So he was a little agitated with that they didn't schedule me a surgery. So after that appointment, they call and we're like, we need to schedule her surgery. When can she come back in? So on March 1st, I went in and I waited like an hour and a half. Thankfully, it wasn't no 3 hours this time, because I was like, if I had to wait 3 hours, I'm not doing it. Like, I just couldn't. I didn't have the patience. I wanted this done and over with and be smooth as possible. So we go in, and then the lady's like, so what are you here for today? I'm like, well, I was here last time. Same thing I was here last time for, my thyroid. She's like, oh yeah, I thought I saw you before. So I'm waiting and waiting, and then finally I go into triage, which I don't really know. And there's the cat, which I don't really know what that means. But, sorry, I gotta move some things because she'll knock it over. But I'm assuming it's like a waiting area. I don't know. So he comes in. He's like, yeah, so you got the 2 options. I'm like, well, we decided, let's do surgery. This cat. Do you want to be in the video? Hey, that's my paper. Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Okay, this is Binks. Say hi. Ducky, hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Anyway, yeah, so we go in, and finally, after this whole time of waiting, sorry, you're gonna knock over this camera. Can you wait like 5 more minutes? Thank you. So this whole time, I'm like, okay, we'll schedule the surgery. I'm like, finally. So the official day, and a lot of people are like, I don't know, probably gonna think like why I'm so happy about it. It's not like, it's not being happy, it's me being relieved, because I've been waiting since August to finally get to the point where we are today. So the official date is April 17th, 2019, which is next month. And I'm not even scared. The only thing that concerns me is the tube that'll be in my throat, which I don't know too much about, but I do know it's happening, and they assured me, because I don't, like, I got ladybugs. Anyway, they assured me, oh, don't worry, you'll be out. I said, I don't, like, I gag so easily, I just don't want to, like, choke to death or, like, throw up on anybody. They're like, don't worry, you're out, you won't even know. When you're out, you don't have that reflex. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was assured with that because I was like, if I choke to death, that's scary. But luckily I'll be out. Luckily this will be done and over with. I'm relieved. I'm sorry. I just am. And I know this video is long. And I know I get distracted so easily. It's this damn cat. If it's not the cat, it's the dogs. I'm sorry. But I go see my thyroid doctor before my surgery and get hey and get to tell him what day it is. And I'm just so relieved. Like, I know some people can sit there and handle. They can sit here and handle feeling the way I do. It doesn't bother them. But it bothers me. Like, every time I try to attempt to be active, all you feel is like fluttering and I can't breathe. Yes, I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. I probably should have mentioned that. That's pretty much the update. And I know it's another sit down video, which people who watch this are probably getting bored of, but it's how my life is and it's what's going on, and I will do a video. Once again, I apologize. She just wants to keep, anyway, doing what she's doing, but I will hopefully do a video on the day of my surgery. Maybe before and after, because I don't think I'm able to film in the surgical area. They don't want like contamination, which is okay, that's fine. So I'll just probably do like the before and after. And that is when I'll see you all again. I hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful day. And thank you so much for loving. I love you. Loving. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you all. Mwah.